But yeah, this is the first one we've got lined up. This is called Blinky Bill's Ghost Cave, and yeah, so it'll be same again. I'm just testing to see what works, what doesn't. If it does work, it goes on YouTube. But yeah, let's get started. And audio seems to be okay, that's good. But yeah, so I remember Blinky Bill from when I was a kid, basically like our version of Peter Rabbit, I suppose. Just a koala that gets up to mischief with his friends. There's the boy. And I think this is shortly after they did like a cartoon animated movie in like the mid-90s, if I remember correctly.
Hello there. Welcome to Green Patch, home of Blinky Bill. I'm Mr. Wombat, and this is my house. You'll find all sorts of games here. Oh, and if ever you need some help, just click on me.
Yeah, fair enough. Yeah, I'll just point out too, that's the voice of a fella. I had to look him up again.
Click
He's
on
got...
this, and I'll read you a story.
Yeah, hang on a
And
bit.
can I suggest the first thing you do is click on the open book and enjoy the Ghost Cave story.
Just settle pedal, we're getting there. Yeah, so that's the voice of a fella called Keith Scott. It's hard to remember his name because he's got two first names. But yeah, he's a big Australian voice actor. We've seen him on the ads. Just freaking wait, okay? Yeah, he's a voice actor, Australian voice actor.
But don't forget to say goodbye.
I remember.
When you've had enough, just go out the door. But don't forget to say goodbye.
Just settle down. Just settle down, okay? Yeah, so he's the guy you get to do Looney Tunes voices when you can't afford the American ones. So every like Looney Tunes related promo he'd do voices for. I think he got roped into doing some of the Yogo Gorilla ads that we saw on the ad streams as well. But oh, most notably voices the narrator in George of the Jungle, the movie one.
Try clicking on the things around the room.
For fuck's sake, mate. Let's just do this Ghost Cave story. But yeah, animation and stuff's pretty good for what it is. Yeah, alright. So I think we can just play it. We don't have to read through on our own.
Was surprised to see Mr. Rabbit sitting outside his burrow in his rocking chair.
What are you doing out here, Mr. Rabbit?
Asked Blinky.
Oh, they got all the
There's no room for me inside,
said Mr. Rabbit crossly.
No room? I'll have a look,
said Blinky, and he went in.
But yeah, so there was like a cut. So it was like a children's book way back when. And
using the mouse, click around the page to find hidden surprises.
Ah, cool. It's one of those games.
Move the pointer to the bottom right-hand corner of the page.
Oh, that's cool.
When you see the hand.
That's a little creepy, judging by the size of the hand, but that's different. Let's click on stuff. More butterfly. But yeah, so I remember watching like the animated show in the 90s, and before that in the late 80s they did a live action version with puppets. I remember the ABC did that.
There must be enough room for a mouse. Those poor rabbits. It must be uncomfortable for them inside.
Is it tall enough for me, Blinky?
Just stick it under the platypus. Yeah, righto. So I'm guessing the issue is, yeah, you let your rabbits get into some loving time, and they filled up the burrow. Not really the most exciting thing, but definitely in terms of like animation quality, a lot better than most of the games we played. But yeah, luggage full of carrots. Tiny ginger man. Whoa! Well, that's disturbing. Okay. Anything else exciting we can... And it's even got its own, like, incidental music for, like, each thing. That's pretty impressive. Can we just leave?
Is it tall enough for me, Blinky?
Nah, okay. Let's turn the page, I guess.
Inside the burrow, it was a very tight fit.
It's all these children.
said Mrs. Rabbit.
Someone's always falling out of bed. Oops, there they go
Oh, they-
again. I know.
Said Blinky.
Okay.
We'll find you a new place to live.
Yeah, probably. We can either find you a new place to live or introduce some myxomatosis. Either way. And these crazy rabbits. Oh, what's he gonna shoot? Oh! A bit violent. Also an interesting thing, like, yeah, there's, I know they passed laws in, like, the mid-2000s or something that you can't show direct violence in cartoons, so there's always, like, implied violence. Even in, like, action-y stuff, like, the Avatar cartoons and shit. It's always interesting to see how they figure out the workarounds for that stuff. But yeah. Why has this guy got the... Oh no, he's dressed similarly to the dad. Righto. And they're just all up to mission. I'm actually interested to figure out what sort of program they used for the animation and scripting and stuff.
Hello.
Okay. No, just wait for you. Yeah, fair enough. Okay, that's a bit gross. Yeah, alright, they're all sleeping. Dude in there. Can we, like... Oh no, it gets rid of the cursor, so it won't let me trigger off more than one at the same time.
We need a much bigger place to live.
Can we click on the words to see if they do anything?
It was a very tight fit.
Oh god, I still need to do that stuff like that. I was gonna... These sort of things, just get like the audio for it and make like a song.
Inside the burrow, it was a very tight fit.
Yeah, it keeps putting the music in there. But yeah, that is a very well animated hand, for sure.
Next morning, Blinky and the gang went down to the lake. They were looking for somewhere for the rabbits to live. Everyone they met wanted to help find them a new home.
Yeah.
Would they wish to live in a pond like fish?
Probably not.
But yeah, there's like proper... They're not just doing the mouth movements, they're doing like the full animation for each line. That's really impressive.
Would they like to live on a log like a frog?
I don't think so.
You're right. I like that too, like even the hand-painted backgrounds are sort of capturing, you know, the Australian outback pretty well.
Stop to live on the hop.
Righto.
Would they like to live in a tree like me? I don't think so. We must find somewhere that is best for the rabbits.
There's gotta be a place that has enough space.
Yeah, that's basically just his, I've heard him do, Keith Scott do Daffy Duck before, and that's, yeah, pretty much Daffy Duck, isn't it? Is that a bungee jumping lizard? Okay.
Blinky, gang, wanted, new home.
Yeah, definitely a
Not
good
far
way
from the
to
lake, they found
educate
a
the kids
cave
on
with
reading and
rocks.
stuff.
Do you think this'll do? Asked Splodge.
Splodge. Splodge the
It's
kangaroo.
awfully
Okay.
dark.
Said Nutsy, doubtfully, peering in.
Come on, Marcia. Have a look.
Said Blinky, tying a rope around Marcia's waist.
Why is it always me that has to do these things? Hold on tight, Blinky.
I'm just wondering if she's meant to be a mouse or a, maybe a bilby. Oh yeah, rando frog. It's the Flying Doctors, they're not getting enough in their budget. Oh, did that one. And, oh yeah, that's a sugar glider. No flying possums. Oh, it's a windy hole. Okay.
You're the bravest, Marcia.
Okay, that's creepy. I love the difference in the quality of animation between the real characters and like the incidental stuff that goes around in the background.
It was very dark inside the cave, and Marcia hadn't gone far when she heard a groan. Yelled Marcia.
There's ghosts in here.
Oh, don't be silly.
Said Blinky.
There's no such thing as ghosts.
There's no.
Oh, and that's pretty cool too. So they're having the audio separately. Like, yeah. So poor old Keith Scott had to like read out
Groan.
all this stuff on his own as well, the poor bugger. Okay. Oh yeah. Little spiders. Other nasty things are in the cave. Bats.
I'm a stalactite, and I hang on tight to the ceiling.
That's how you remember it.
I'm a stalagmite. I sit on the floor and wonder if stalactite might fall on me.
Are you sure it's safe, Blinky?
Yeah, she'll be right.
There's nothing to be scared of, Marcia.
I'm so scared.
And even, yeah, that's a nice touch too. They're putting the echo in the voice acting as well. Yeah, cool. So nothing too exciting, but yeah, we're at least working our way through the story.
Despite Marcia's fears, Blinky told the rabbit family about the cave. And the next day, the gang all helped the rabbits carry their furniture.
Oh, this is going to be a smart idea, putting the rabbits in a
Each
cave
little
full of,
rabbit helped
I'm
carry
guessing,
something.
dingoes.
Mr. Rabbit carried his rocking chair.
Okay, that's impressive too. It's not just a static thing. Or they're just... No, they are putting separate animations in. Wow. Okay. There's a lot of fun stuff can we click on. I know it's meant to be a learning aid for kids, but I remember my parents getting the shits, like, clicking on... making the same noises over and over on the computer.
Little Rabbit.
What are you up to, Blinky?
Come on, everyone. The cave.
Oh, they even do, like, separate animations when you click on them. That's cool. Man, this is, yeah, like, on a technical level, this is a pretty impressive bloody thing. And they even stopped. Wow. And I thought this was there's actually a couple of games in this series, and this is the first one, so I'm guessing the animation quality is going to be a bit better on the next one.
Mr. Rabbit was delighted with the cave. He took his chair inside and sat down to scrape the carrots for dinner. Mrs. Rabbit was sweeping the floor when she heard a groan.
What was that?
She asked.
What was that?
Whee! This is a great book.
Yeah, I'll agree. This is actually really well done. This is... Yeah, as far as like all the other like Windows 3.1 kids educational games we played, this is up there in terms of quality. I thought Headbone interactive stuff was really good, all the Gigglebone gang stuff, but no, this is a step above that. Supposed to be saving electricity. No, fuck off. Oh. Yeah, why do you have a lamp and also a candle? That makes no sense. All up to mischief. Oh no, the flying psychic carrots. Oh dear.
Oh boy, I love carrots.
Yeah, I'm fond of them myself. But yeah, stuff peeling them. Just give them a wash, they'll be fine. Because I actually used my rice cooker to steam. It's got a steamer basket, and I did carrots last night for tea. Came out good. I also tried making a giant pancake.
He was looking up at the stalactites.
Because I was hoping it'd all cook, like, you have to actually flip it over on one half of the cooking cycle, but put some yogurt on it, it was alright.
Looked around, and there he saw 5 sets of glowing eyes. He cried and ran away.
I'm guessing all these eyes do something. What? Ooh, the rave party. With, like, the marvels of 256 colours. I got warned before I started this, I had to switch over to 256 colours. Oh yeah, you're really going to be able to keep track of all your children? Righto. Whoa! Okay, that's a little disturbing. Wasn't expecting a jump scare. Those scary old dingoes. Because, yeah, I was going to show off, we've got another one that I'm probably going to play after this. Animals of Farthing Wood, which is the TV series version of The Watership Down. In terms of, like, you know, violence and death caused to animals. It was a bit of a fucked up show, but I'll talk more about that when we get to it.
The next day at sunset, Blinky found the rabbits camping down by the creek.
Why aren't you in your new home?
Asked Blinky.
It's haunted.
Said Mr. Rabbit.
A ghost stole my rocking chair.
Extraordinary.
Oh yeah, that was
This
his catchphrase,
I gotta
wasn't it?
see.
Exclaimed Blinky.
Yeah, that tree rabbit. It's a tree. You have no capacity to climb. And why are they fishing if they only eat carrots? Now rabbits are vegetarian.
Now,
Maybe it's just like how why I do it. It's just for funsies. And I had a few more. I was actually thinking about other Australian games I've got sitting there. I got Odell Down Under running earlier. Because that's like a educational one. It was interesting when I played though. You control like fish you get on the barrier reef, and you have to like get them through to and survive. Like avoid predators, eat what they're meant to eat. Okay. And oh, that's a big ass mozzie too. I guess it's meant to be a mozzie. Actually, I don't know if I'm playing through Valheim at the moment, and I'm at the swamps, and I'm like, fuck, I hate the swamps. Like, can I just skip past it and go to the next area? And there was like a plains biome next to the swamp, and I'm like, oh yeah, I'll park up there. Mozzies and goblins like kicked my ass. You have to like progress and build up to like iron armor to do well there.
Blinky crept into the cave. He was surprised to hear someone laughing.
Ha! Fooled him properly, didn't we, Ma?
Said
Hey,
a
this is a
voice.
dingo. Okay.
Yeah, Danny.
Oh yeah, Danny
we
did the dingo.
Said someone else. Blinky crept nearer the big cavern, and there he saw the Dingo family. Ma Dingo was sitting in Mr. Rabbit's rocking chair.
Ma dingo. Alright. Well, stop wasting... Oh no, we can't turn the light off. Aren't you meant to be on Fraser Island somewhere?
Ha! Fooled him properly, didn't we, Ma?
Yeah, what's Ma sound like? A rocking chair, apparently. Okay. I love this guy. This is like the stereotypical dad in dingo form. They always wear those, Actually, no, it must have been, like, I only ever saw hats like that in, Footright Flats. Just... I know my family always wore, Kookaburras.
Ha! Fooled him properly, didn't we, Ma?
No, I was trying to click on the, this guy. Has he got anything to say? Fair enough. What the hell is that thing? Oh, it's an apple. Alright. So yeah, the thing goes up to
The
me.
next day, in Gloop's cafe, Blinky told the gang what he'd seen.
Oh,
We've got
Gloop
to
the
scare
emu.
those
Yeah.
dingoes away.
He said,
We've got to pretend to be ghosts ourselves. We'll trick them like they did the rabbits.
Okay. Oh, that was a, what was it? Little pine cone things you get off, Banksia trees. And some chippies. Yeah, because I like that about a lot of Australian productions as well. They try and shoehorn in as much Australian stuff as they can. Like, Bluey's doing a really good job of that. Like, if you live sort of near Brisbane way, it looks exactly like that. And it's got all of the proper wildlife, all the flora and fauna, bloody rainbow lorikeets, ibises, stuff like that, bin chickens.
This will scare them.
That is terrifying.
Ow, ow, ooh, ow.
And that's, I always like that too, like having to, like, do an animation, but then, like, have it reset.
"Ooh, what's that Blinky up to now?
Yeah, I must admit I haven't seen any. Well, you don't get emus
How can
down
we
like
be
this way.
ghosts?
How can we be ghosts? Always an interesting.
Wow. Nearly scared myself.
Hey, Gloop, I'll have a scary soda.
Got to be something I can do with fruit, surely. Oh, yeah. Yep. See? Oh, yeah. Right.
That night, the gang dressed up as ghosts and went into the cave. They howled and rattled the rabbits' pots and pans and groaned loudly. And the dingoes, frightened by their own trick, ran away,
Extraordinary.
said Blinky.
There we go.
Well,
Oh, I couldn't
wasn't
actually
that a
click on anything
great
on that one.
story? If you think you can do it, you can try the memory game by clicking on the book with question marks on it.
Oh, yeah. I forgot that.
Click on any one of the objects surrounding Blinky to play the quiz. Click on Mr. Wombat if you want to leave this page.
Okay.
Who are the characters in Blinky's gang? Using the mouse, click on the character you think is in Blinky's gang. And if they come to life, you've found the right one.
Right.
Blinky has 5 gang members.
5 you say? Yeah, like I am like in the character, because you're like your sort of Australian working man is always like stocky, and usually got the work boots and stuff on. I know, like I know we definitely tried to appropriate foot rot flats, because it was actually more of a New Zealander thing, but we usually have. It was always a good toilet read. Like I'd go to my granddad's and there'd be like a big stack of foot rot flats, Gary Larson's Far Slide, Garfield, and usually got a bit of rotation in there as well.
Wow, you've made me come to life. I'm Nutsy, the cutest member of Blinky's gang.
I don't know. If we can,
You guessed
other
it,
one's pretty
I'm
hot.
Splodge, the biggest member of Blinky's gang.
Mm-hmm. You a member of the gang? Oh, it even makes a noise.
A
Okay.
significantly good choice. I'm Flap, clearly the brains of the gang.
Well, I am glad you chose me because I'm Marcia, and I'm the only marsupial mouse in the gang.
Oh, marsupial mouse. So I guess, probably Bilby or something like that.
That wasn't too hard. I'm Blinky, and of course I'm in my gang.
Well done. Now why don't you try another memory game?
Yeah, right.
What animals can you see on the screen?
Oh, cool.
Using the mouse, click on the names of the animals you can see.
All right, so there's definitely a dingo.
Dingo,
That's they're sort of bit thinner than dogs, obviously, because they're out in the wild scrounging. And we've got an echidna.
Yes, that's right.
Cockatoo.
cockatoo,
Extraordinary.
We got a sugar glider.
sugar glider,
Hooray!
And a goanna.
goanna.
Hooray!
It's probably going to eat the rest of the
Well
animals.
done. Now why don't you try another memory game?
All right.
Most stories have a beginning, middle bits, and an ending. Using the
Righto.
mouse, can you click and drag the puzzle pieces above and arrange them to tell the Ghost Cave story in its correct sequence?
Yeah, all
The
right.
rabbit family had no more room in their burrow. Blinky's gang searched to find a bigger place for the rabbits to live.
That was...
The cave was thought to be haunted.
Hang on, that one was first out of the group, wasn't it?
A cave was found for the rabbit family to move into. The cave was thought to be haunted. Blinky discovered that the dingoes had disguised themselves as ghosts to scare the rabbits.
Okay.
Blinky's gang scared the dingoes away, and the rabbits finally got their new home. Yes, that's how the story was told. The rabbit family had no more room in their burrow. Blinky's gang searched to find a bigger place for the rabbits to live. A cave was found for the rabbit family to move into. The cave was thought to be haunted. The rabbits were frightened away. Blinky discovered that the dingoes had disguised themselves as ghosts to scare the rabbits. Blinky's gang scared the dingoes away, and the rabbits finally got their new home.
There you go.
Well done. Now
Yes,
why
yes.
don't you try another memory game?
Yeah. What else we got?
Some of Blinky's friends have lost their name badges. Can you match the names below with the characters above? Use the mouse to click on a name badge and drag it onto its owner. Danny Dingo,
Yeah, cool choice. I'm Danny Dingo.
Mrs. Rabbit,
Yes, you found my badge. I'm Mrs. Rabbit.
Found my beach.
Flap,
Righto.
I'm certainly satisfied you discovered my name, thanks. I'm Flap.
And
Splodge,
Thanks. I've been looking for that. I'm Splodge.
Well done. Now why don't you try another memory game?
Yeah, we seem to be
What are
smashing
some of the
these.
sounds you heard while enjoying the story? Using the mouse, click and drag the sounds you heard and put them in the ear.
Oh, that's terrifying. No, I don't want to play
Yes,
this one
you
anymore.
heard
That's
that one.
terrifying.
Choose a word that describes the story best of all for you.
Yeah, from a technical standpoint, it's definitely clever.
Clever. Scary. Clever. So you found the Ghost Cave story clever. It must have made you think. Well done. Now why don't you try another memory game?
Oh, that's easy enough. Okay.
Can you remember what moved on this page? Using the mouse, click on the words that describe the things that moved. Saltbush, spaceship.
Yeah, there was a
Oh, not
spaceship.
that one.
Aw.
Try another. Frog.
Extraordinary!
Are you watching? Because here it goes again.
Oh, and
They
it's
like to
reusing
live on a
assets
log
again.
like a frog.
I. Are you watching? Because here it goes again. Bull.
Way.
Are you watching? Because here it goes again.
Okay.
Well done. Now why don't you try another memory game?
Oh, that's easy enough. Let's identify some
The
leaves,
words
I
on the
suppose.
bottom of the screen describe some of the things you can see. Using the mouse, can you click on all the words that describe things that have the colour green in them?
Oh, yeah. There's no frogs. Bushes.
Bushes.
Probably a hill.
Hill.
Some shrubs.
Shrubs.
Yes, that's right.
Was there a frog?
Frog.
Extraordinary!
I don't remember seeing a frog.
Well
here.
done. Now why don't you
Just
try
click on all
another
the green
memory
stuff,
game?
I suppose. Okay. And
This
what's the
sound
last one?
is made by which of the animals on the screen? Using the mouse, click on the animal you think is correct. Here's the
Probably,
sound again.
Yeah, it'd be a cockatoo.
Good choice. Is exactly the sound a cockatoo makes. This sound is made by which of the animals on the screen?
That'd be a cicada.
Good choice. Is exactly the sound a cicada makes. This sound is made by which of the animals on the screen?
That'd be a kookaburra.
Good choice. Is exactly the sound a kookaburra makes. This sound is made by which of the animals on the screen?
Scourge of the outback.
Good choice. Is exactly the sound a bushfly makes. This sound is made by which of the animals on the screen?
That'd be a magpie.
Good choice.
Yeah,
Is
since I've
exactly the
moved, we
sound
don't
a magpie makes.
don't get as many magpies around where I am now.
Well done. Now why don't you try
Used to have the
another
ones
memory
that
game?
would come in and steal Bernard's dry food and then get caught in the house and race around.
Welcome back. Now, what would you like to do next?
Yeah, what do we got? Puzzle
Welcome
pieces.
to the puzzle page. Using the mouse, click on a character to begin.
We'll go splodge. Ah!
Ugh, I've hopped myself into pieces. Can you put me back together?
Fair enough. Alright. Oh, it's making that sucky. Where's his tail? Hang on. Stick this back up his bum. What else we got? Oh, it's the neck. Okay. Some feeties. There's a leg. Where do you go? Do you have a hat? No. Another leg. Some suspenders. Face. Put that back on. Kind of need that. Hat. And an ear.
Oh, geez, thanks. It feels good to be a complete kangaroo again.
You're right.
Welcome back. Now, what would you like to do next?
So we got painting.
Welcome to the painting page. Using the mouse, click on a character to begin.
Yeah.
Paint with the paintbrush tool and choose a colour from the palette.
So we just. Oh, yeah, right. Just give him some bit of that. I was sort of hoping hand draw stuff like this, but anyway. What's this do?
Click, hold and drag to move the scenery and other fun objects with the hand tool.
Oh, okay. Oh, you can move separate stuff. Yeah, put the blimp over there. Some clouds over here. What fun stuff have we got? Oh, he's got a tie. Yeah, righto. Yep. Outback evening wear. There we go. Why is there... Yeah, angel wings, devil horns, why not? Dame Edna's glasses. You're right. And we'll paint him brown.
Paint with the paintbrush tool and choose
No,
a colour
hang
from
on.
the palette.
Grey. We got grey in there? We'll just make him brown. Why not? Maybe blue for the ears. There we go. Fun and games, eh?
Welcome back. Now, what would you like to do next?
Yeah, all we got left to do is the slideshow,
Click
isn't
on-
it?
All right now. Is everyone comfortable? Because I'm about to show you some slides from my past. Now, let's see if I can make this old projector work. Now, who can
Aw.
recognise this little fellow?
Baby
Oh, I don't
platypus.
believe it. Where did you get this? How embarrassing. It's me.
Yes, Flap, it is you. As a very small baby platypus, not too long after you hatched from an egg. And you haven't changed a bit. Now, this next one is another one of the gang as a baby, but you're going to have to look very closely to see if you can find him.
That's Mum, isn't it? So the baby in Mum's pouch must be me. Extraordinary. Well,
Must admit I haven't
I
seen many
must say I
koalas
was
with like the
cute
white bit
before I
up
even
here.
knew it. Well, I think you looked gorgeous, Blinky.
Yes, well, moving along. Now, the next one should be someone you may not have met before. One of the more secretive bush friends. And this fellow is known as a couscous.
Oh, geez, Mr. Wombat, she looks
Oh,
so
must be,
fluffy and
yeah,
white.
extinct one.
You sure she's not related to a polar bear?
Well, you should know that some humans thought the couscous was a monkey, but really it comes from the possum family, and they can be found living in the northern tropical rainforests. And this makes their colour even more mysterious.
I've
But
honestly
if
never
you
seen
thought
one.
the couscous was white, I'll bet you never thought that echidnas could be white as well.
Oh, you mean my cousins? I've never seen a white one.
Yeah, and I've been to like the
wow.
rainforest and
Did
stuff.
I
I've
just
never
see
seen
a
a
ghost or
couscous before.
something?
Does actually look like a possum now that I've seen it.
Boy, it's the strangest thing I've ever seen.
No. This chap was a friend of mine when I was a youngster. He was the life of my gang in those days. Every now and again, for no particular reason, a baby from a family is born with their skin coloured white, regardless of the colour of anyone else in their family. It's called being albino. Anyway, The next one is of a very cheeky fruit bat I once knew. Now, he didn't want me to take this photo, and I caught him blowing me a raspberry.
Okay. Aww. That's a because it's accurate to call them fruit bats. They're usually locally referred to as a flying fox. Because they're a bat, but they've got like an elongated sort of snout that gives them more of a dog-like sort of look.
The cave?
Yeah, sure.
Still plenty
Scott.
around.
But it would be good to see his tongue poke out the right way up.
But yeah, they're definitely a Queensland thing because you get more. Where I used to live in Melbourne, we had 2 apple trees out the back, and you'd always see the
Think of that.
like regular bats flying through. Yeah, this is different. All right, no, this was
You're spoiling Mr. Wombat's
pretty bloody well put
slideshow.
together, if I'm being honest.
There's a slide on the screen.
Now, Blinky, that's enough.
All right. I think I fixed it. Wombo?
There's a wombat.
Is that you as a baby?
I don't know how that one got in there, but yes, that is me when I was a mere pup of a wombat. Oh, and Blinky, don't call me Wombo. Now, where's the next slide? Well, if it isn't
Yeah,
Danny
actual dingo.
Dingo's dad. Now, there was one great dingo. He helped save quite a few lives in the Great Fire of 42. You know, I'm sure
I imagine he took
somewhere
babies
inside
as
that
payment, though.
scheming Danny Dingo, you'll find a heart of gold passed down from his dad.
I still
Now,
haven't actually
the
seen
next
the
slide should
Meryl
get
Streep
chucked
movie where
because
she's
it's of a kangaroo that can climb trees.
plays the chick. The dingo's got my
Kangaroos
baby
can't
chick. I
climb
forgot her name.
trees.
What's that meant to be?
I guess there are still some things for you to learn, Blinky, because this is a tree kangaroo living up to its
Oh
name.
yeah, yeah.
These agile fellows are found.
Forgot
in the
they were a
northern
thing too.
tropics
They've
and
got
all
some
the
at
way into
Melbourne
the
Zoo, I
highlands
think.
of New Guinea. And if you thought it was
Yeah, that's
strange
right.
to
They're
see
more
a
of a
kangaroo
far north
climbing a
Queensland
tree,
thing, sort of.
you'll
Yeah,
be even
Torres Strait
more
kind of
intrigued
way.
by the next slide.
So
What has
technically
ears
not in
like a
Australia,
rabbit,
just in
a
the
nose
islands
like
that
an
lead up
echidna,
to
and a name
Papua
like
New Guinea.
Blinky's.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, Bilby's.
What is it?
This is the Bilby, a member of the bandicoot family and a very graceful creature that lives in sandy burrows. Maybe this is why their ears resemble the rabbits.
Yeah, because
Now,
I
the
did
next
see
slide is for you,
they're pretty
Spot.
rare, but yeah, you
It's
still
your
get
dad,
bandicoots.
when he was the boss of his clan.
where I used to live in Queensland.
I can't
Yeah,
really
red
remember
kangaroo.
if he was calling the gang over or if he was pointing at something.
Looks
He's
to
doing
me
both.
like
He's doing
he's
gang
found
signs.
a flea.
Oh, come on, Blinky, don't make fun of my
But yeah,
dad.
reds get huge.
Now,
Reds
you
get
two
over 7
quieten
foot.
down because we've come
And
to
they
the
are
last slide.
a
And
lot
it's
more
a
aggressive
very
than
impressive
the normal
photograph
ones.
of Gloop's great-great-granddad that no one has ever seen before. It can only be described as a work of art.
Yeah, right.
Where did you find that, Wombo? Gloop's great-great-granddad looks more like a dinosaur than an emu.
Well, Blinky, I had to hedge my bets on whether to go in the first place.
Terrible.
Anyway, that's all for now. I hope you enjoyed seeing some of my friends. It always makes an old wombat feel good to see his friends again. Oh, and Blinky, one last thing. Don't call me Wombo. Welcome back. Now, what would you like to do next?
Well, we're pretty well done on all Blinky Bill's Ghost Cave, so let's finish
Well,
up.
Thanks for dropping in.
Yeah.
See you next time.
Cheers,
Bye now.
Wombo. Alright, no, that was... Oh, we even get credits and stuff. Okay. Yeah, I had a quick look up for Yoram Gross. He was the guy who did the animation company that put the thingo Blinky Bill stuff together. Oh, all done in Macromedia? Really? So, and yeah, there we go. There's Keith Scott. And yeah, Robin Moore, I've heard of. They only had 2 animators? Really? God, that's impressive. I know, yeah, a couple of... Oh, all the photos are from Taronga Zoo. Okay. From the slideshow. But yeah, no, I'm genuinely impressed with that. And sort of, yeah, like, didn't take 2 hours to get through, like, with Martial Arts Explorer and stuff, but that was pretty good. And do we get... Can we leave now? We're kind of done. Yeah, right, we're done.